got a little bit of every fluid I could ever need.
Very nice. Got the Camaro finally out, boys. Got the stall converter in. We're gonna see how she acts. We got somewhat of a tune in it, but it kind of sucked. You trust this tune-up, son?
Absolutely not. About killed me on the way here.
All that dirt on the engine bay will help you get better times. No oil.
Yeah, running dry in the transmission.
Of course, on the Bird today, we're hoping this is our last day that we get to test for street car takeover. We are hoping for an 8, or at least close to an 8, like right at an 8. If not, then we're gonna be too slow. We're like 13-second quarter right now. But let's go ahead and do a little 2-step check, make sure she's working good, and then let's get these cars on the track. Idle sounded real nice.
Yep. Very nice.
She's working good. Built some bait. Lord, listen to that cam, boys. Tell you what, fella, a 9.1's a bit better than your old time.
Right, I smelled the hell out of the tires.
That had to have been the worst 60 foot. Any slips?
No, I didn't. There was a bunch of people up there, but none of them looked like they were handing out slips. Like they were having a cookout. Yeah, 893, two 160 foot, terrible. Had too much spinning off the line, boys. We want to be able to hook. We're have to figure it out. Well, the track that run about sucked.
The track is super slick right now.
Yeah.
Very slick. And got a 2.1 on the 60 foot, so we ran a 8.9, so that was terrible. Did see 8 PSI.
Right.
So I'm gonna take a look at data log and make sure everything's all right, and then we're gonna figure out how to hook out here.
At all for a 2.2 60 foot out actually, so get some radios on this thing, it's gonna fly.
Seems like right lane held up a little better on the street tires.
Still a terrible 60 foot, a 2.2, but an 886.
Dang, a 2.2 on these tires?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the old street tires. 275 though, so you got some tread width.
How fast were you? 86.
86 mile an hour?
Yeah.
God, this is definitely, that mile per hour is 7s. Right. So yeah, you just need a radial. Car is having an absolute fit. Of course it would. Last day that we got to test, look at this. Idle's looking really nice. Running super lean all throughout. Nothing's calculating right. On our last run, showed that we, at 40, what was it, 5,000 RPM, I was hitting 8 PSI. Showed that we were doing 30% load on the engine.
That means you still got more.
What sense does that make?
It showed our AFR at 15.
That's right where you want it.
Clearly looking good. Look, we're cruising 17 on the AFR. Something's not working good.
Had a couple pins in the MAF sensor look a little
They're not
crispy.
looking too good. Of course, the car ran out all right on the street, so we're just gonna let it cool down and let old Gambini take a run real quick.
Yep.
See what she does.
Not too bad. It still seems like your torque converter's locking very early.
Yeah, well, what'd you say it was? You said it looked really odd in the tune, didn't you?
Yeah.
909.
Did you pay attention to your RPM at all when you shifted?
No.
It's just sounding like it's bogging down.
Oh yeah, like it's bogging down like right in there somewhere.
After the 1-2 shift?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locking up. Now, in your tune, it's shown not to lock up. At full throttle, it says it should lock up at 256 mile an hour.
Right.
But it's locking up
Well,
anyway.
clearly I'm reaching that.
Clearly, yeah, that's what's happening. Terrible tonight, guys. I swear, guys, it wants to go fast. I mean, still at a 2,160, we're still going at 876, and 81 mile an hour. We're picking up some mile an hour. So if we can just get a good launch, we'll be good. I want to see a good time tonight, but the prep just isn't there.
Well, the track just ain't having it tonight, fellas. They postponed it. Usually they have it on Thursdays, but it's Friday. Not nearly as many people showed up, so the prep and the rubber laydown has been terrible. Everybody's spinning. Pretty much everybody's already left because the track is just so bad right now. Track is in great condition.
It's terrible, dude. I still ran a 870 something with a 2,160 foot.
That might be the worst wheel spin you've had with the radials.
It held on. I was able to go through it full throttle. I never let off. And fueling looked good.
Right.
It was down into the 10, so we definitely got fuel. And I'm glad that it's really conservative with how much boost we're running on the stock motor.
Was that bog or you pedaling it?
I was pedaling it hard, that one.
Okay, I didn't know if it was bogging or not. Car will not run.
We just threw it back on the secondary table. It was running. I've never had an issue changing gear on secondary.
Go ahead and cut the math out of the equation. We just ain't having it good tonight, fellas.
two 360 foot, ran a 9.2. It just keeps getting worse, guys. I don't think we're gonna get a good run. We just can't figure out this track. I tried to foot brake at that time, no two-step, so it wouldn't launch and boost. Still spun the tires off, so. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be making no street car takeover. Not with the times that we've got so far. But we're still gonna be there. We might test and tune, we'll see what happens. We probably won't run a class, but we'll be there, we'll have the car there. You'll see, it'll be a good time.
Still leaking oil there, bud.
Why does it only leak oil at the starting line, but not here?
I don't know, but it's like a perfect drop all the way from burnout pad to staging lane, or to staging, yeah. So it is an actual leak somewhere.
Of course. It's definitely leaking at the oil feed. I just gotta throw a little bit of sealant on it or something, because it's just dry threads. But we ain't gonna get a good run tonight at all, guys.
No, this night has been pretty bad.
This has, because it rained today, and of course they're not gonna prep the track at all. They know the turnout's gonna be garbage because it rained and no one's gonna bring out their car. But it's all right. We're not gonna make time to go race at Street Car Takeover.
Nah.
Not this time. We still got another. Well, do we got another one?
Not unless you want to travel.
Yeah. If we go to Bristol, we'll see. We'll test. That's at the end of the year, but we're still gonna go Street Car Takeover, and we're gonna post up. We're gonna have the cars out, so it's still gonna be a good time. But we're getting into drag racing now.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
By next Street Car Takeover, it should be in the 10s.
Yeah, that's what it should be. Well, let's put the street tires on her. They're about to close this place down in 15 minutes. So.
Very nice.